My name is Aromaye. I'm from Nigeria. I'm in a dual program at Mizzou, MPH and MHA, that's Public Health and Administration. From Nigeria, and I'm majoring in Education and Policy for MPH, and for Health Administration, it's just the business and management perspective of it. Why I chose public health? I've always loved medicine, and I have a very, very strong background in medicine. My undergraduate program from Nigeria is actually about chemistry. My journey into public health kind of started when I was doing my National Youth Corps program. I was working for an oil development company, and I was, being placed in this remote area where they do some sort of a crude oil extraction. And I kind of witnessed the way people were living. They were displaced, the source of income, the source of livelihood. Everything was kind of, polluted due to the crude oil extraction. And I felt like I could do something about that. And I realized that public health is just applying medicine, but to a larger population. And I felt like tools like education and policy could be very effective in Nigeria. And that's why I chose public health. After I graduate, I have two options. I'm currently applying to physician assistant programs, and I'm also applying to UNICEF and World Health Organizations. Those are kind of like my passion for what I want to do for my career. The reason why I'm applying for the physician assistant program is because they kind of help to fill the gap within the increase the access to healthcare, more in the primary care area, which if very familiar with what public health investigations and the research outside right now is that we have this shortage of primary care physicians and this gap in healthcare, which is leading to some inequality and lack of access in some places, mostly rural areas. And my passion is to follow that dream of the public health and medical line and try to merge that together. And if that doesn't work, I'm also applying to World Health Organizations, UNICEF, to do some sort of international global initiative, mostly in other developed countries, which is where a lot of projects are going on right now in Africa. I chose to get my MPH from Mizzou just because of one single piece of information that I found online. I didn't know about Mizzou. I had no idea what MIZZOU even meant. So I was doing some sort of patient education over during my NYSC in the settlement that I spoke about earlier, and had this discussion about HIV transmission that I was going to present, and it was just focused on types of HIV transmission. So we have the horizontal and vertical types of transmission for HIV, and trying to get information about that and doing online research, I came about a professor. She's retired now from Mizzou. Her name is Dr. Mary Kay Livers. She did a presentation for World Health Organization, and I actually took information from that piece of presentation to do my own community patient education. And that was how I did some more background research on her. I realized she used to be a professor here, so I chose Mizzou as one of my potential schools for MPH, and I got accepted. And that's how the journey started. For new students, if you're international, I'm gonna say you're gonna love this place. It's very vast. And just because I know that for new students, we're very attached to the academic perspective of education, just trying to get all the grades and everything. But once you get to this environment and you want to integrate and network with people, then you're going to realize there's another perspective of education, which is more of trying to develop relationship with people around you and trying to build some other skills that are just not that you can't find in the academic, sector. So building friends, building relationships, communicating with people, taking advantage of resources. Those are kind of my top advices for international students. There are a lot of resources that you can take advantage of here, but you have to be that person who is willing to go out there and get them, and to just limit yourself to the theoretical aspect of the classwork. For students that are already Americans, I don't have much to say, but I would just say this: if you're here, there's so many projects that you can get involved with. Knowing that you're well aware of the environment, the people, and how you can go about developing a program. We need more of that, more of people that can channel resources and use that to create a product, develop a program, and kind of involve international students in that process. Yeah, that would be my advice. And one more thing, have a plan, have everything figured out. This is what I want to do after school. If you want to go do a PhD, you have to start now. If you're trying to get a job, start building up your resume. And if you want to do another master's program, start getting information now. Don't start too late.